If you've ever played a high object level in practice mode or with the start position, you've probably noticed the lag that comes when you respawn. Your player always starts very far from where it's supposed to, and you miss a lot of gameplay. This can lead to it being very hard to recover, and it can lead to start positions becoming unplayable on high object levels like Astral Divinity or Ocular Miracle. So, I set out to find a fix for this, and here's how I did it. Whenever you die in Geometry Dash, the game calls a function called Reset Level. This function brings you back to the very beginning of the level, or if you're in practice mode or test mode, to the last checkpoint or start position. When you reset to a checkpoint or a start position, this process can take a while, because it has to resimulate where every object will be related to its triggers. It's important to do this because without it, all moving objects or color triggers would be in the state that they were at the very beginning of the level, not at the point in the level where the start position or checkpoint has been placed. So, RobTop recalculates all of the triggers and recalculates everything and basically reloads the level from zero. This process takes a while, and this leads to our next issue. RobTop calculates how far to move the player forward by using something called delta time, which is the time between the current frame and the last frame. This is to make sure that on different frame rates, the player moves the same amount at the same speed. The issue is, the delta time is supposed to reset every time a frame is rendered, and it's supposed to be the time between frames, but when you die and you respawn in test mode or practice mode, the time between frames includes the time it takes to reset the level, which on high object levels is a very long time because it has to resimulate all of the triggers to where it was in that point in the level. This means that if it takes half a second to resimulate all the color triggers, all the move triggers, all the opacity triggers, all the triggers, you end up spawning half a second later than when you would normally spawn from the start position. This is what leads to the lag after respawning to a start position or a practice checkpoint, and it's really easily fixable. All you have to do to fix this is on the very first frame after calling reset level, in the frame that causes all the stuttering, just set the time between frames manually to the frame rate. What that will do is that will make it so that your character moves forward as if it's one frame at the frame rate that you're at, and it will fix all of the issues by just smoothing out the first frame and not moving it forward half a second more than it should. This took a while to research and fix, so if you appreciate this video, check out Powered by Pi for the inspiration for this video, and check out Penito for the idea of fixing start position lag. Thank you for watching, I'm Figment, and goodbye.